it's so exciting. As soon as the screen started going, I'm like, oh my god, it's me! So exciting because we record all that. It hadn't hit. I mean, it still hasn't hit. I'm freaking out.
It's gonna take like weeks for this to really hit you.
But she's so badass, man.
She's so badass.
Yeah.
So when you hear her, and we throughout our sessions, what was your kind of take on her? Would you base her on? Or anything from your life, or where did she come from? How would you say you crafted her?
Well, I love playing independently spirited alpha females with a cause.
Yes, she is.
She's that. I have a really deep voice generally.
Right.
I don't sound like super up here.
Right.
So I liked that I could kind of go into that. My God, blank.
I know.
Crazy. We worked on finding a balance with the accent because I don't speak with much of an accent right now. Like she does. She talks like this. But also, I didn't want, to make a Sofia Vergara because it's very on, And I love Sofia, but lately that's all Hollywood wants from us, and we're more nuanced. We're all different. We all have different accents. I didn't want this stereotypical.
Yes.
And I like that she doesn't look stereotypically Latina either, because I don't.
Right.
So it's interesting that she's got so many layers.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that brings up a good point, Michael. We worked really hard to make sure we didn't want to do stereotypical versions of characters, right? I mean, we really wanted her to be real and not be what you see on TV or the cliches that we see so much. We're trying to make each character very unique and distinct. So.
Yeah, definitely. I think we want these characters to feel like their own specific thing, and I think for Sombra was really that strength. And, she's really capable. I actually think that's probably one of the most defining characteristics of her is that Sombra, she can get stuff done.
Right.
And she will get stuff done. And if you're not getting stuff done, then she's probably annoyed.
Right. But we always had that delicate balance in session where she was, at big moments she'd be kind of bored because she's too good for this, but we always had to work to find that space for her where she was not too annoyed, not too arrogant. I mean, all of our characters, we had to do kind of a fine dance to kind of find who they were and do that kind of thing.
And can we give it up for Andrea, because she directed me. Because I live in New York, so you direct us so incredibly over a headset, and I put my full trust in you because I don't see if you're enjoying what I'm doing or not.
We're actually going, this sucks, what are we going to do,
yeah,
Michael?
Really. So we just have to relax, and I'm doing a line 25 times, just knowing that you're going to find what you need, and you direct us in such a cheerful, uplifting way. It really helps us because we can't see what
that's hard, right? And also that's another hard part for video games. There's no linear script. For all these characters, just kind of one-liners, and we kind of have to determine how they're going to be, how they're going to react, and what their jam is. So.
And one thing too, I mean, you always led me in just to find things at the beginning of lines. I would do something in Spanish, or my cousin used to play Zelda when we were kids, and every time he'd lose, he'd say, fucking shit.
Right.
For all of you who don't speak Spanish, that means fucking shit with an accent. So Sombra, for a while,
I've been with that game, by the way.
Right, fucking shit, and that was my lead-in to a lot of things, just because.
I would always ask her to say that and remember we were having her do that and do the line, and they were going to accidentally leak it into the game, but you didn't do that, Michael. So, who wants that in the game?
I'm grateful you had a Mexican directing me for the Spanish line.
That's right. That's another thing I was going to say. We had Lalo patch into Mexico City to keep us honest. So I just want you to know how much work goes into this. So we've got, even for Paul, we had somebody come in to help us with the Japanese. We try to get people to get the accent right. We want to make your experience with each of these characters as great and epic and real and true and honest as we possibly can. So we love you guys. We're trying really hard. So how much time do we have? I got to figure out. So I want to ask, anybody have any memories of weird moments of recording, any funny stories, anything that happened on your Overwatch journey with fans? Tracer, my love.
Well, I just wanted to say, after Crispin telling us about when he saw the cinematic for the first time, that was actually the first thing that we recorded.
That's right, you knew nothing about it.
I knew nothing about this game. It was a code name that I was just like, cool, video game, right?
Right.
And it was the cinematic, and you had already recorded, and all the incredible music had been recorded.
Yes, that's right.
And I just rocked up, and it's just me in a studio with a producer and a sound recorder, and you in my ears, and it started, and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. And from that moment, I kind of thought, okay, this is something special, because I hearing the music, it was like a movie.
Yes, it really was.
It wasn't what I had expected that it would be. And
It was great.
Yeah.
I remember the scene, when the boys are there and you're leaving,
Yeah,
you look at
that's
them.
it.
We put the music in the cans and just to kind of let her be. We try to put you in the cinematic, and so the lines you hear in the game are from her hearing the music in her cans while she's saying them. So it's a very direct emotional response from you. For that.
Yeah, I think that feels. Doing the cinematics actually, I find one of the most enjoyable things because although it is just me bouncing around by myself in a box essentially, it feels the most like as an actor playing a scene rather than the one-liners.
Right, the one-liners.
So the mix of it,
absolutely,
the thing that builds the character.
Yeah, and you get to interact with each other. You get to find out more. All the episodics are so fascinating, right, guys? I mean, they're just beautiful. So, Michael, are we going to do episodics for everyone? What's the plan? Tell us. Nobody's listening. It's our secret, Michael. What's the plan?
Well, if no one is listening,
right?
Yeah. So I think that obviously people seem to like the
little bit
animated short.
A little bit. That's great. So we might keep doing them, maybe.
Yeah, I think we might continue doing that.
We're not doing anything else. We're just sitting around. Make a move. The story. We already have a full I mean, we could. Michael, let's make a movie, Michael. Do you want to do that? Can we do that?
Yeah, I have an iPhone, so...
Don't tempt us, because shit gets crazy on the voice actor stage, Michael. Anybody else? Moments? Anything about their characters? Anything you want to say?
I think there was a funny moment when we were doing that first cinematic, because I came into the studio and I normally wear some big chunky glasses that just happen to be square like Winston's.
Right.
And so I'm behind the microphone and they're like, can we just shoot some video of you pushing up your glasses? Like over and over? We want to use that for reference. I was like, sure, okay. Enjoying the exhibit, you know. And then the cinematic comes out and I go, oh my god, that is the way I push my glasses up. That's hilarious. Except I'm blue.
Matt, were you gonna say something?
I was just saying, since the cast announcement of the game finally officially released, every time zone on Twitter has people asking me what time it is.
I love it.
The double-edged sword of a catchphrase, I suppose.
I know, but it's great. It's good. And that's the thing, Michael, too. I think more than any of our other games, we have catchphrases. I mean, how did you approach that? Because every character has their iconic line.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, you can't really set out to come up with a catchphrase.
Right.
I think we just, we come up with sometimes very stupid things. But just random things, and I think actually that's something where other people on the team will have really good suggestions, so I can take credit for them. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird what people will latch onto. Also, it's really hard to expect.
The ones you actually
What's your favorite one, Michael?
Catchphrase!
Watch out, Doc. Tracer. Oh my God. Everybody has their paper, right? Can we just nerd out together since we have so many people? Can we have each of you just kind of do a catchphrase just down the table and let's just rock this shit, shall we? All right, let's start with Tracer.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
What else you got?
Oh, I forgot more.
Oh no! Yeah, you gotta. Let's read all the sample lines. Do you want to hear all the lines they have?
Ever get that feeling of deja vu? Time's up! All eyes on me!
I love it. I love Tracer. It's so cool. All right. Let's see what you got.
I know some of them by heart. Justice will be done. Ah, my friends, what's all this standing around? There's glory to be won. Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield. Hammer down! Unstoppable! Justice! Honor! Reinhard!
My middle name is Subtle.
I love you. All right, Hanzo, what you got, my love?
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption. What are we even waiting for? Marked by the dragon. 竜が我が敵国だ My warrior spirit burns.
It's so good. Let's do this for 8 more hours. We can do that. We should just read the phone book in character. I think that's what we're gonna do. I love you. All right, my beautiful Charlotte. What you got, girl?
I don't have my paper.
Oh, do we not make it?
However,
Okay, you
these
go.
are my favorites.
Oh, go. You're prepared.
Time to raise my APM. Nerf this. Are you even trying? Oh, diva style. LOL. 게임을 하면 이겨야지.
It's so. I love it. Oh my God. All right, my love. Let's hear what you got, Fred. You got paper?
I was up for that part. I'm a hard man to kill, I know. We're all soldiers now. Try not to get yourselves killed out there. Come here and get stabilized. I've got you in my sights. I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way. Get off my lawn.
All right, Matt, my love, what you want to do?
We got a few here. Let's see, we got it's always high noon somewhere in the world. I've had swagger there. We got the, oh there! I'm sure many of you heard that one a few times. Actually,
That's those are. Where's? I guess we didn't get a paper for you, but those were fantastic.
that's okay. We got a couple. I have to make up a couple.
Make up, just say whatever. Oh, I tell you what, order a coffee at Starbucks. That's what we're gonna do.
Go ahead and give me a fancy chai latte. Not fat, please, if you don't mind. Make it two. I'm gonna get one for my friend Hans over there.
Did you want to correct the record with your Huckleberry read, maybe?
Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry.
I love it. John, do you remember? I think you did some more. Do you remember any lines you did? What your favorite ones?
Oh, actually, yeah, I have someone. The first one, maybe you will like it too. Like, freeze, don't move. Actually, there are two lines that I love. Not the most, but one of the most.
Yes.
You have to let it go. Maybe because I'm a huge fan of Frozen. I really want to change the line into you have to let it go. And that one, do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? Do you like it?
And do someone in your native tongue as well. Some of the ones that you did.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, in Chinese. You mean that two line?
Oh, anything you want to do, just whatever.
Okay. You know, in English, that the ice wall coming up in Chinese, that is 冰墙升起来吧, like this. Yeah, actually, there is another one I love the most, the sorry line.
I love it. Say it. Let's hear it.
But I want to do it, but I can't. That's an accent, you know, accident.
Accident, but just do it again. Just pretend. Just pretend.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's, I love it. Oh my God. Winston, my love, what do you want to do?
By my calculations, I'm a real animal. Did someone say peanut butter? No, I do not want a banana. I drink up all the Hennessy you've got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty. Pronounced with
Crispin also raps. I forgot to mention that. He legitimately raps. It's kind of amazing. I love him so much. All right, Sombra Girl, what you got for us?
If you hold all the information, you hold all the cards.
So good.
In the end, we are all owned by our secrets.
I love it.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone. Tan fácil de manipular. My favorite. Boop.
All right, Michael, what lines do you want to say?
I really don't know.
What should Michael say? Anybody want to say anything? It's high noon. Let's hear your high noon.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
I guess this is what I get for everything.
You wrote it all. Let's hear
It's
it.
Hanu.
Yes! I love it. Okay, so I have a little surprise for everyone. Where's my clicker? I've got a little surprise. There it is. I'm gonna do this. There's so many, you know, if I had my way, I would have had every single hero. I would have every single. Who loves Anna? Who? I gotta tell you, Christian, our photographer. Where's Christian? Christian, where is he at? Great. Did you catch that? Start filming. Let's on the count of three. We're gonna cheer. Tell us when you're ready, Christian. We're gonna cheer. Who loves Anna? Tell you what, Anna loves you, and I gotta tell you this because I got a special transmission from Cairo. Can we play the video?
Hello Blizzcon 2016. Hello Blizzcon 2016. You might have already recognized my voice. My name is Aisha. But to you, I'm Anna. I am thrilled to be able to share these moments with you today. And I'm overwhelmed by the love you show Anna. So keep playing Overwatch. I would have loved to be there with you in person today. But unfortunately, I couldn't. Not yet. As you know me, not while there's still people waiting for me. Not while there's still people who need me here.
Wait for it. Look at that. All right. Look at from Cairo just for you. So what I'm gonna do is, so that Aisha and Anna is one. I mean, let's talk about her. She's not even here, but I was wondering. Michael and I were talking. I thought, is anybody gonna? You know, traditionally you don't find older women in video games, and I didn't know of any. Right? I didn't. Let's just give a mad clap for Blizzard that we did this character.
How the idea for Anna came
Yes.
up? Well, we knew from a long time ago, we had this idea for the character of Anna, and she's appeared in a lot of kind of side stuff. And I think we didn't think that we'd get a chance to make her because obviously we have Widowmaker as a sniper, and Jeff Goodman, our lead hero designer, had this idea for a support sniper, and I think it was Arnold Sang again who put the pieces together. It was like, you know, we could do Anna, and I know that Arnold and I and the team have been really excited about doing really like a strong female character because you don't really see a lot of them in popular entertainment, and so we felt really strongly, and we had this character sort of waiting in the wings, and it was just awesome.
She's amazing. We recorded Aisha from Cairo. My God, we recorded crazy hours. We had all those technology issues, but it was amazing, and she's a great. So who loves Anna? I mean, I think. Aisha, because she got a video crew, she got out there in front of the pyramids because she wanted to do this for you. Because of course I had the idea at 3 o'clock in the morning and she did it crazy in 2 days. I promised her, Aisha, I'm talking to you because we're going to send this video to her. I'm going to have Christian come on stage. He's going to get on here. At the count of 3, we're going to cheer and chant, I love you, Anna. Okay, you guys with me? You're all voice actors right now. Christian, tell me when you're ready. Okay, here we go. Count of 3. We're going to tell Anna how much we love her. We love you, Anna. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Anna! All right. So I think can we do a little bit of Q&A? We got a little bit of time. Okay, let's do some Q&A. We don't have a lot of time. We got a microphone here. We got about 10 minutes, so I can't promise you're all going to get on the mic, but let's line up if you got some questions for our great teams. I love your shirt, girl.
I love it. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got?
I got a mic. It's too tall. It's okay. Here we go. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Thanks for coming. I was just wondering if any of you have headcanons or certain things about your character that wasn't necessarily written by the writing team and that you kind of just like thought of while you were recording and that maybe nobody else knows and you kind of just, or maybe you've shared with other people or I don't know.
I can't remember.
On the first day of recording Reinhardt, Chris Metzen was there, and he said, I imagine this giant man driving around in a beat-up van with the armor in the back, looking for wrongs to right. So I picture him as this cool guy, but I see a sadness underneath that nobody sees but me. And so all the lines, I'm kind of like, he's really happy, but he's lost a lot. And you don't see that in the game, but I see it.
That's true. And I think it's a great point. We always talk about how actors have to find this interior life. You've got to make the character real no matter what your lines are, you've got to create the interior landscape to make it real. That's beautiful, right? Go ahead, it's a great question. All right, yay. Come on up, tell us your name and where you're from. Take it out. Is that cordless, wireless?
Yeah.
Okay, pull it out.
So my name's Andrew, I'm from Texas. And first is I think, love Winston, or as I like to call him, Furious George.
That's good.
So as for my question, Mercer, you said in a number of interviews that you like to just mess around with people in Overwatch, or either think that there's a McCree doing either popping his ult or just something. What on earth would it take for you to just stream that for like an hour?
I don't know, maybe there's like a charity event or something in the near future.
That would be amazing! That's a good idea. We're going to do that, Michael, right? Can we do that?
It's a blast, and also it's kind of cool to have a catchphrase that strikes fear in people instantaneously. And it's even more fun when you can say that over the microphone when there's no McCrees in either team, because there's like a really awkward 3 or 4 seconds where it's like, where the hell did that come from? Yeah, it's fun.
That would be fun to have voice actors jump in and do some live streaming. That'd be great. Awesome.
Yeah. Also, just because I'm a huge fan of your work, if I get up to the point when if I get to the signing, if there's enough time, I have a present for you.
Oh.
Aww. Where's my present? Whatever. I'm kidding. All right, who's next?
My name is Aaron. I'm from South Carolina. I got a question for you. So I'm a Reinhardt man, and one of the main things that I love about it is the dialogue between the heroes, like before the match actually starts, and rolling into the end thing. Is there anything going on between them?
Reinhardt and Anna obviously have worked together for many, many years, so they have a long history together.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's so great.
Damn it down.
Hi, tell us your name, where you're from.
Hello, my name's John. I'm actually from Irvine, just across the street from Blizzard HQ. I have a question for Michael. You said the easiest characters were the nerdiest ones. So exactly how hard were Bastion's lines?
Actually, that's a great question. So I'm not sure if this is common knowledge, but Bastion is actually voiced by Chris Metzen.
Yes,
So it is a combination of Chris Metzen and our sound team that basically made a lot of the robot parts happen. So it was really easy for me. Actually, it was kind of rough sometimes because I felt bad because Chris would be trying to, it's kind of complicated how it works, but he basically says it's like playing an instrument. It doesn't exactly map the voice one-to-one. And so I'd be like, hey, do you think you could like, maybe just sound a little more sad? And he'd try something, and he's like, maybe a little more sad. And he's like, this is as good as it's gonna get. And I would basically give him stuff like, hey, could you just, Bastion's happy now. And so actually he was pretty easy for me, right? But Chris basically did all the hard work.
He's great. Oh, great question.
And as a follow-up to Darren.
Wait 1 second. Yes?
Trick or treat.
What is your question, my friend?
I just caught the
Trick or treat.
Oh, you want candy?
What?
Trick or treat.
Candy!
Oh, trick or treat.
Reinhardt likes candy.
No.
What goes around comes around.
He wants candy.
I think he was.
Throw all your candy. Let's.
You mean you were asking for candy?
Yeah. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Hi. Tell us your name, where you're from.
All right. My name is Ari, and I'm from Atlanta. This question is a two-part question. The first part is for all the voice actors, and the second part is for Michael. How do you guys feel about internalizing some of the most lovable characters in video game history?
Honored.
Great question.
Honored.
Honored.
It is my honor.
Amazing.
Overjoyed and honored. Yes. Sorry. Absolutely. It's a dream. It's a dream come true.
You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys. You guys are the best characters. Michael, how do you feel about creating these characters that thousands of people have fallen in love with?
Well, I mean, I'm not responsible for creating these characters.
I'm sorry. They corrected me. It's millions of people.
I feel really lucky to be able to work with such an awesome team that has made all of these things possible and work with these awesome actors who have brought them to life. So I really just feel lucky.
Awesome. Great. Let's clap for Michael. He's lovely. Oh, Michael! For Michael! I love it. All right, couple more.
Hi, my name is Abdullah. I'm from a country far away from here called Bahrain, which probably no one heard of, but we're here after a 20-hour flight. So, hi everyone.
Hi.
This is for Matt. We didn't get to hear a lot of McCree, so how would McCree sound as a DM?
Yeah, that's a great question.
So as you turn down the hallway, the long dungeon corridor, you look to your right and your left. There's one seemingly unlit torch, and to the left you see some sort of strange shifting cube-like creature. It's carrying what looks to be a jumble of bones and armor, long discarded in this ancient catacomb. I need you to roll initiative.
Awesome. Hi, tell us your name, where you're from.
I'm Ryland. I'm from Vancouver, and I have a question for Carolina. At the end of the cinematic, Zarya shows up to essentially agree that she's going to hunt down Sombra. How do you feel interactions between Sombra and Zarya are going to turn out?
Oh, nothing scares me. It's Carolina.
Right.
Story of my life, so just putting it out there. I do a web series about this. It's Carolina, not Carolina. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love you. Awesome.
Hi, I'm Melody from the Bay Area North. And this is a question actually for everybody. For people who are looking to get into voice acting or considering doing that, what sort of things would you recommend doing to get into the field?
Acting, definitely, to study the acting part. Yeah, for starters.
It's a really tight-knit community, and so kind of like hard to break into, to be honest, but like I myself, I've been an actor on television for 8 years before I even got my first voiceover audition, so it's not an easy club to be a part of, so I'm really honored to be up here with some of the finest voiceover artists. But one good thing about it is that you could do it at home. A lot of us have home studios that we're working out of, and so a lot of people feel like they need to move out to Hollywood to pursue showbiz or a career in acting, but the good thing about voiceover is that all you need is this. So yeah, if you have just the will to go for it, then you could do it from anywhere in the world.
Thank you.
There's an amazing website, D. Bradley Baker, iwanttobeavoiceactor.com. D is one of the best people working. He gives you great free advice. If you want to learn more about what we do, iwanttobeavoiceactor.com.
Also, you were the highlight of my day yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
Near the escalator.
Thank you very
I
much.
heard, did you do a Reinhardt parade yesterday? I heard that you were leading a bunch of Reinhardts.
There was a parade of Reinhardts. How is this our lives, my friend?
I love it.
We're living in a really cool time.
It's great.
As a shameless plug, I actually do a podcast on voice acting.
It's a great
Called Voice Acting Mastery, voiceactingmastery.com, or you go to crispinfreeman.com, there's a link there, and I've been running it for the past 6 years now. So if you want to, because that question comes up a lot, how do I become a voice actor? And I don't want to just give a pithy answer on a panel, I want to actually share real knowledge. And so I would advise you to take a listen to the podcast, and Dee's website is fantastic as well.
Also, can we get the Candy voice line in game coming up? Maybe with an email.
That's a great idea. Consider it done, right, Michael?
You might already have it.
Yeah. Look, we cut the line off, but I couldn't let this young woman pass without coming and asking a question. All right, tell us your name, where you're from. Oh, you pull it. It's wireless. You can pull it. Jeff will help. Did you make those goggles?
No, actually, I bought them off Etsy.
Wow, they're amazing.
Nice.
Etsy.
Yes.
They're amazing. Kara, please get some of those and wear them around town.
I think I will. I think I have to now.
You have to now.
They're actually Symmetras. but they're a special
They look so
color.
tracery though,
Yeah.
especially the outfit, the whole thing.
I was supposed to do Regal Skin Symmetra, but that didn't happen.
It looks great.
No. You look awesome.
Oh, thank you. Hello. I was gonna say hi, Mr. DePaul. I remember seeing you at Game On Expo.
Hello.
Hello. But yeah. Hola, señorita. Hola. My actual question was for Mr. Michael. As a huge Symmetra fan, I was wondering. I'm also a huge Star Trek fan, and also Symmetra reminds me of Spock. So if I could get her going, fascinating, that would be awesome.
You should do that. That's awesome.
Who does say fascinating? It's Winston, right?
Fascinating.
Yeah, done.
But yeah, like if that would be possible, that'd be great.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh, I apologize. Okay.
No, go.
And also too, if you had your own one line, all of you, what would you want?
Oh.
Could you repeat that question? If you had what?
Oh, if you wanted to make your own line for your character, what would you like?
I mean, they've written so well.
Oh.
I mean,
I
want to say.
I got
yeah.
one.
You first.
You go.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
That's great.
Anybody else who has one?
This kind of plays into the earlier question, but I think I'd want to put in a. So, how do you want to do this?
Go ahead, Sombra.
Nadie me puede hackear. No one can hack me.
I love it. Anybody else?
I want to say, I'm just trying to help. You know, the ice wall always cause trouble. Yeah, I apologize for all the May.
Oh my God, Fred,
This
what
has
you got?
been one hell of a day.
Oh my God. I'm gonna ask one last question. We're gonna wrap this up. And what do you think all of your characters do in the free time, like to relax? What do you think? Who are they when they're not in the game? When they're at home watching TV, knitting, what do you think they do in their free time?
I don't think Tracy does relax.
I don't think so
she
either.
likes her leisure pursuits are quite active.
She does. I think
she
she's
likes to bounce around.
I think she's a raver, actually. She's probably got
Yeah.
her glow sticks out. She's out there. What do you think, Michael? A raver, Tracer?
A little more punk, don't you think?
A little more punk, definitely. Definitely more punk. I love it. Awesome. Darren, what do you think Reinhardt does?
I am pumping iron and listening to the greatest singer ever, Hasselhoff!
This needs to be in the game, Michael. Hanzo, what do you think?
I think he's putting a hot pack on his arm.
Right? That's great. Diva, what do you think?
Well, of course she's playing StarCraft and Heroes of the Storm.
Yes.
And I also think that she listens to a bunch of K-pop.
Yeah. I think she does. Fred, what do you think?
I think he's got a bourbon and he's listening to some jazz.
I think McCree's counting the money he just won off of Soldier 76 with his own bourbon, listening to probably Johnny Cash.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I think May is doing experiments. Oh, is that right?
That's right, experiments, that's right.
While eating ice cream, while singing Let It Go.
Winston, what do you think?
I think Winston is probably doing auto-tune versions of Carl Sagan that he programs into his homemade DDR rig that he
That's great. Sombra, what do you think?
I think Sombra's singing mariachi songs
Yes,
to like
she
the
is.
top of her lungs,
Right.
but like she wouldn't ever tell anybody because that would be too embarrassing.
And
making like her homemade tortillas.
Making tortillas. All right, guys. This concludes the Voice Actor Stage of Blizzcon. Come out. Everybody just, crew, everybody come out. Everybody just come out. Let's say put on this, they pour champagne. It's all good. Is Scott Lawler and Derek Duke, are they all back there as well? Is the Overwatch dev team out there? I'm going to pull up the composer for Overwatch, the audio director. Let's get
Hold on.
Stop that!
Yes, come on. Come on. Overwatch. This is Scott Lawler, our audio director for our two programmers, everybody come on out. Oh my God, everybody, David, come on. Let's give it up for our dev team, for our audio Thanks to everybody here. We're going to autograph now. We're going to choose it row by row because some people got here really early. So row by row, starting with the first row, we're going to line up for autographing. And we'll see you guys next year, same time, same place. I love you.